Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the MG3, and a very dirty one. Sorry about that, but it wasn't really worth my time cleaning it. MG. MG to me springs to mind classic British sports car. Kind of second car you could affordably have as a Sunday driver. And MG's had a complicated history of ownership. I'm not going to bore you with those details, but now basically it's Chinese made and Chinese owned. They say there's an office in London or something, and they've really done a good job of selling the whole it's a British car brand and everything, and they've milked that pretty well. But for me it's completely different. It's just a completely different era and shouldn't be considered the same thing. There's the old MG, and that's nice looking classic sports cars, and then there's kind of the middle when it was Rover, and it was just crap then as well, and now it's just it's just another car. It means nothing. MG, I'd say in comparison, Mini, at least Mini, the new Mini owned by BMW, it's pretty true to the roots of what a Mini was before. It's still a small car. It's heavier obviously now, there's more technology in it, but it's still a Mini. MG isn't MG. It's just small cars, extremely cheap small cars, which is a good point, because it means for someone like myself, I might actually be able to afford to buy a brand new car one day, as these start at about $17,000–$18,000. Reasonable enough boot space, and the seats kind of go flat, not all the way, but you'll be able to fit a half decent amount of stuff in here anyway. There's not too much else to say about it really. It comes with some very boring looking 15s and rear drum brakes. I mean, I guess they managed to keep the cost down because of things like that, but it's a bit crazy to see drum brakes on a new car, or 2019 at least. Yeah, there's not much to say about it. Just looks like any new hatch, nothing special at all. Plenty of plastic everywhere, fake vents, that one's real. It's pretty cool with the big MG badge. There you go, SAIC motor, because it's Chinese built and Chinese owned. Like, you've got these patterns here, kind of breaks it up. I love the way the screen's integrated into the dashboard. The steering wheel feels good. It seems to be like something that every company makes now, is a good steering wheel. At least the standard's pretty high from the very bottom. Yeah, it's not like super tacky or anything, and everything seems fine. It's not falling apart. I don't like this plastic here on the side with these bumps on, but other than that, everything's pretty standard, simple, nothing flash. The car's only done 8,000 Ks, so maybe at 150,000 the quality might, or the lack of quality might start to show a bit more, but as it is, it's pretty good. It wouldn't let me mute the music before I started. Decent reverse camera, as you can see, and with that screen so big, it's pretty clear, so that's great. And that's about it for the interior. There's nothing else to talk about. So it's a 4-speed auto, 4-cylinder, 1.5 litre with 82 kilowatts. And for the most part, you don't notice the lack of power really. If you're pottering around, it does like to change down gear because it can't handle it, but because it's such a light car and everything, it deals with it well enough. Its fuel consumption average is 6.7, so it's pretty reasonable. I think, yeah, as always compared to my Commodore, that's 9.2, 9.5. litres per 100k on average, and yeah, this is 6.7, so yeah, much more economical as you'd expect. And it goes along alright, not too much noise, comfortable enough. If you want that experience of a new car for under $20,000, I don't think you can really go wrong. 7-year warranty, yeah, seems fine. No frills, no excitement, just a car to get from A to B. The road noise gets a bit more prevalent at higher speed, so if you're doing like 110 or something, then could get a bit drony on those long journeys. But I'd imagine you're not buying this to do too many long distance runs, but just bear that in mind. You can get 4 different colours. I forget specifically what they are, but they're all based around British names of places, as they're trying to hammer home that MG heritage from England, which is a load of rubbish anyway. I mean, it is from England, but it's all Chinese owned. It just doesn't mean anything. Yeah, that's how they market it, and obviously it works pretty well with some people. I guess there's some appeal to buying something that still has an iconic brand name.